What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, doing well. Just touched down in LA, just pulled up at the press conference here and ready to get it rolling.
What are you thinking about this guy versus this?
Tough opponent, and this is a big moment, so I know he's coming to, with everything he has, trying to mess up my plans. And I remember thinking back to what it was like for me when I had my first big moment, how bad I wanted it, how hard I trained. And so, I'm not taking him lightly, and
right.
I'm expecting the best version of himself. So
the bull, ready. They call him the bull.
Yeah.
Like how you are you? You're the Toreador, you're the Matador.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Canelo, there was a fight lined up with Jake Paul. Okay, and a lot of people keep doing this thing. That would have been a big deal because the guy hasn't really fought.
Yeah.
A boxer, like a true fighter. Would you take a fight like that?
With Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get in there and roll, we could do that. Me and Jake are cool, though. We don't have any issues.
Yeah.
We talk behind closed doors, and he didn't have to start boxing. You know what I mean? He was in a good position before he got in the ring, and it takes a lot of hard work to do what we do. It takes a lot of balls too, and so for him to, even though being in the position he was in, to still get in there in front of everybody and risk losing or coming up short, that says a lot about a man's character. And he did come up short against Tommy Fury, and that could have been his chance to walk away, to quit, to say, this ain't for me. But he stuck with it, and he's trying to make some corrections and changes, I'm sure, after that loss, and he's come back and got a couple wins. So I tip my hat to Jake.
Do you ever tell him, when you guys are hanging out, bro, you got to get on the circuit, you got to get in.
I mean, it's not like we really hung out enough. We just talked on, social media more than a handful of times, and we've seen each other in person a couple of times, and it's been all love. But
what do you think about that, then?
One thing I'll say is, he hasn't had any amateur experience. Someone like me, I've had, 117 amateur fights. 97-20 as an amateur. He didn't really get that opportunity. So as he's getting better, I think he's trying to use this time to gain experience against guys who he feels like he can beat, but at the same time trying to gain that experience along the way and slowly step up, slowly step up, slowly step up. And, obviously everybody wants him to hurry up and fight, whoever, wherever, whenever. But
right.
For him, I think he's just gaining that experience.
Yeah, and do you see that in the future? He keeps winning these things, he's fighting Chavez Jr.
Yeah, so
right?
That's a step up in competition, I'd say. Chavez is a little past his best days, but it's definitely going to be a step up, I believe. So I'm excited to see them get in there and roll the dice, see what happens.